MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's safe.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Out in front of it, strike one. Hamels has thrown north of 2,800 big league innings for his career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Enos Esparza. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Lays off, 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Bagley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the fight. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now in the box, Brian Ramiro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Danny Nowakowski. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Get down, 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat, and what does it make you do?
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now batting, Alejandro Sanchez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, runner's on his way to third. Strike taken. Throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Up high, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Ramiro will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average way down at 180, 11 home runs, and 34 driven in. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Crawford, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Brad Miller, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First offering on its way. Brad Miller is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Into the box, Andrew Knapp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's going.
Runner's going. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies settling in now. Elvis Villarreal. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Elvis Villarreal.
A ball and no strikes. Villarreal playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in, Damon Rodriguez. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Here now the 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Left side, but well foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Stepping up now, Curtis Rodriguez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Batting it, The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Adam Doherty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Doherty has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. In there, strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez onto the grass. He's got it. A great run.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the 3rd inning here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 5.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The third baseman.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Ramiro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, the center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
Stepping into the box, Danny Nowakowski. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Miller moving to his left. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. At the plate, Enos Esparza.
Enos Esparza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
J.P. Crawford is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. Previously against Cole Hamels, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Miller 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Crawford is off at first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramiro is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Alejandro Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Williams. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Damon Rodriguez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Curtis Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Nope.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Adam Doherty, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He's running. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by one, big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
In now, Rob Tejada. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. 3 runs already home here. In there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's popped up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. So another run is in to score on the base hit. Their 5th run of these first 4 innings. And with that, let's take a look at the American League team leaders in terms of runs scored. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. At the plate now, Brian Ramiro. Popped him up. Rendon over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Christopher Bagley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 5 and the Phillies 3. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The catcher, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew Knapp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez, previously against Cole Hamels, is just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, outside.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Hernandez takes his lead at third with one away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Santana has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Nowakowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Danny Nowakowski.
Danny Nowakowski.
First delivery to him on the way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Santana has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it now. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in now, Elvis Villarreal. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Damon Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Noah Ilez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 14, Noah Ilez.
Top half of the welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out.
The center fielder.
All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Enos Esparza. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far this season, McCutchen is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So next to the plate for the Phils, J.P. Crawford. A couple of walks for him thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. is laid off, and the count runs full. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Russell. Van Dyke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Curtis Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Miller is there. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. Ready for another chance. Adam Doherty. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Crawford is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 99.
Now at the plate, Rob Tejada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Esparza will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brad Miller.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left. Bagley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brian Ramiro. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So striding forward now, Christopher Bagley. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
The center fielder, number 12.
So now to the plate, Danny Nowakowski. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Alejandro Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Popped him up. Hernandez waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Ralph Ludwig.
Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ludwig has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 2-1. There's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Enos Esparza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Santana, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 on its way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramiro will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Center field. Nowakowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pat Neshek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Elvis Villarreal. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's a .375 hitter, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Neshek, a veteran at 39 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now to the plate, Damon Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Slider laid off for a ball. Neshek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 3-0 to him now. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Next will be the designated hitter, Curtis Rodriguez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
The 1-0 home. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A man at third with 1 away. Three and 1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Next to the Warriors.
So coming to the plate, Adam Doherty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Rob Tejada. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-1.
At the ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The set and the 2-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brian Ramiro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line towards center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So stepping in, Brian Ramiro, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. The 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A runner on first with two away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set to start the ninth in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
From the stretch, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Count it 3-1.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kevin Quackenbush takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Sanchez is under it, no problem, one away. Striding in, Andrew Knapp will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Cesar Hernandez is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. He makes the catch, and the Royals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Paul Hamels hangs win number 11 on his line. Aaron Nola permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
City Royals earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-5. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-3. The Nationals completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-5. Aaron Sanchez got the win number 7 thus far, helping the Orioles defeat the Tigers 4-2. The New York Mets launched 3 home runs as they pounded the Indians 10-1. The Boston Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 2-1. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they toppled the Rockies 10-3. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-4. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-0. The Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 10-3. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-4. The Padres completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 6-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.